Hi, I'm Greg Welling. I'm the Systems and Integrations Director at Associated Food Stores. My team and I work on waste management, including shrink, implementing new technology and managing that technology from an operational perspective. Food waste is a real problem. When we went out and looked at production planning, we decided to partner with ADC. They've been a great partner, and they've really helped us do some incredible things. We've been doing production planning now for about 9 months. We started in the bakery department, and immediately we identified through our tracking process that the top categories that we could affect waste in were breads and rolls and pastries and cookies. We do production plans daily, and through those production plans, it's helped us get better because we can now see the amount of product we need to put out on a Wednesday and the amount of product we need to put out on a Saturday. In order to change a culture around reducing waste, we had to train everybody in the entire department. And we couldn't rely on our managers to train down. It was actually more effective to train up. When you're doing production planning, in order to make that successful, had to change the way that we scheduled our employees. We can't make cookies twice a week or 3 times a week. Now we make cookies every day. So even if that's 1 or 2 packages, and so that we're keeping that product really fresh for our guests. And that was one of the overarching goals that we had, was not only to reduce waste, but to have a better experience for our guests and to have a higher product quality. When we looked at the data that we got with production planning on what items were selling and which items were not, and we could see very clearly that another thing that was driving our waste was that we were offering too many SKUs to our guests, too many different types of items. If we're only selling 1 package of cookies every 3 or 4 days, then we need to take a look at that and understand that that item is not contributing to our sales, it's contributing to our waste. In the produce department, we really wanted to focus on having really fresh quality products for our guests. And we realized that there is a big difference between watermelon that was cut 4 days ago and watermelon that was cut today. And so production planning has helped us not overproduce, but have great quality, fresh product available for our guests. Then ADC takes that data and helps us understand how much we should produce that day based on what we've sold in the past. There's a variety of reports in ADC that we can look at. We can pull up those reports and we can see whether or not they're starting their production plans for the day and if they're following their production plans. There's a variance report. The ADC platform is easy for the stores to implement. They have a gun, they go out, they scan their shrink in the morning, that data is inputted, the sales data is automatically inputted into the ADC platform, and then they can go back to a computer. It's all web-based, and so they can go back to the computer, that's what we use, or you could use some sort of mobile device to just simply pull up the plan on the web browser and you can view it. As a result of making the changes that we have made to reduce waste, now when I go back into our stores and I go back and I look at our waste, it is significantly less waste than what we had before. Our employees notice it. They say, my shrink was half of what it was before. They're happier when they come to work. They're happy that they're not throwing stuff away. They're happy with our improved efforts to donate product rather than send it to landfill. It's really a win-win, and we just couldn't be happier with the efforts that we've made through production planning with ADC's system.